Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're back in The Sims 4 doing a build, right? Because lately I've been doing a lot of renovations and just random challenges, I guess. So today I thought I would do a tiny home, but technically it's a small home, but because of all the extra decking and stuff, it ended up making a small home. But the house itself is a tiny home. But I just wanted a waterfront deck for the Sims to go out on. But it's still technically in the it still counts as being, I don't know. I ended up spending a lot of time on the actual building itself. I ended up making it a lot smaller over and over again. Because I was like, it's too big to be a tiny home. That's I just really struggled with that. And then I tried to figure out what kind of roofing I wanted. I wanted to do something different for roofing, but I ended up doing kind of the exact same thing I always do. I don't really know. But I spent a lot of time getting the house right. I really struggled with the deck because I wanted the house to be higher than the deck. So end up lowering it, and then you'll see me when I do it. Because I wanted it to be like the house, and then you step down onto a lower deck, and so it's kind of like you're close to the ocean. But I wanted the deck to be even lower, but that's the lowest you can go actually. I didn't want to see any foundation basically above the surface, but you could. But that's the best I could do. Sorry if you can hear wind. It's completely so that's what my kind of idea was. There was no real design to it. I just kind of was like, this is the shape of the house I want. I normally always do a one story house, and then having a little extra bit for the bathroom. But today I thought I would change it up and do two-story. I still had that little bit sticking out the side, which was meant to be the bathroom, but I ended up making the living room because the kitchen ended up being really big. I don't know why I went for such a big kitchen, because I feel like this is more of a vacation home rather than a house that you could. I mean, you could make it your son's house, but it's more of a vacation home. I could have put it in the vacation home option. I don't know what it's called, when you can select what type of lot you want. I ended up making a tiny home lot, obviously, because you can see which one is the swing tiles, the swing tiles. And it says obviously it's in the small home range, where it's good beach and stuff. But, I keep changing the doors and the window. I didn't because I wanted it to be a modern beach home. Yeah. So I was like, what doors do I use? I didn't want it to be too modern. So I ended up actually going for an older design doors and stuff. And I thought maybe you would keep the original kind of beach styled home at the front and then kind of modernize it back. Yeah, I guess I don't really know. So you'll see I have the old classic kind of beachfront doors, and then when I change it eventually, it's still the right door. This door. That's what I kind of picture as a beach house door. In New Zealand it's going to be a beach house door, but and then I got the windows that are there, because it kind of matches the door. That's what I kind of picture. And then out the back I have the big open window, so you look out onto the beach. That's kind of what I went for. So I really struggled trying to pick out the windows. As you see, I got the big door from Eco Lifestyle at the moment, but I changed it to the Island Living sliding door, because it ended up I needed the corner to do the kitchen and the door, because you couldn't have a counter right on the edge next to the door, so that's what. Yeah. I ended up using a ladder as well to get to the upstairs for extra room, because I knew that if I had like stairs, it would take up like a lot of space. So it's really good that I had the ladders, so you can just get up there. And that's why I kind of went for more. It's probably a holiday home, because you would not want to get up a ladder every day to go to bed. It would just be annoying. So it would be kind of thing like, oh, it's only for a holiday, I can use the ladder. So. But I ended up with the living room that you'll see. I was gonna end up putting like a big window in the living room to look out onto the water, but then I ended up changing it to just having the TV, because then I was like, oh, maybe they want to escape from the water and have like somewhere they can just go and sit at the end. But at the same time, if you're here, why would you want to sit and look at a TV? I don't know. That just, for some reason, that was my thought process when making this living room. Instead of just making it like a sitting area where you can look out. I don't know. It's just. I remember when I was like, if I went on a beach holiday, I would like some time when I'm not stuck on the beach personally, so maybe that's why I did it. I'm just not an outdoorsy person. So we're doing the living room now. Again, I didn't really know what kind of design I wanted for the bedroom. We're doing the bedroom now. I didn't really know what design I wanted for the bedroom. I was like, do I go for a clean kind of holiday look that you would do, or do I make it more of like a homey living room? I ended up going for the basic holiday home bedroom look. So that was kind of when I cemented that this is going to be more of like you come here for like a week with your son, rather than a whole it's you could use it as gameplay. I just personally would have picked this for as a holiday home. I feel like now that they've got that option, I feel like most of the lots that I make them in Salami will be more designed for, this is where your son will stay for a while. Like this bathroom, you would not want to live in that unless you were really wanting to do like a tiny home. And because the lots are big, I could have made it a lot bigger, but because I wanted a tiny home, bathroom's tiny, I don't know if you could put up with it, you know. I ended up putting an extra toilet outside as well, because there's so much space in the slot. It's obviously designed for a big fancy like beach mansion on the water, so I ended up using the like island living bathroom, like the extra toilets, just so there was something else, so you don't have that tiny little cramped thing up the top of upstairs that you have to climb a ladder to use. You just run outside and just do it. I didn't really know what to kind of put outside, so I ended up putting like 3 deck chairs, because it's kind of just what you might have out there. I put like a barbecue, even though the kitchen's big enough that you don't need a barbecue for this lot. Like the whole house is basically a kitchen. Like the living room's tiny, but you wouldn't be spending that much time inside. I feel like the only reason you would be spending it inside would be to cook if you didn't want to cook on the barbecue and sleep. So I don't know. I ended up putting like some jet skis in a boat, just to fill it up. And then for the outside, I ended up putting a lot of stuff on the outside just to fill up this lot because of how big it is. I keep what the Sims already had for the landscaping, and then just added more trees. I ended up shrinking down these palm trees because I thought you can't see the house basically, and so I thought, let's make these really small, so you just have like a path to the house and then you can still see everything. But I only wanted to hide the house a little bit with the plants, not too much. That's about it really. I'm almost done here, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon, maybe with another video. Hi.